The Acquisition and Cross-Servicing Agreement, or the ACSA agreement, and attempts to use Sri Lanka as a US military supply hub have received considerable attention these days. Against such a backdrop, an American cargo plane landed at the Bandaranaike International Airport this morning.
The McDonnell Douglas 11 aircraft belonging to the Western Global Airline, a cargo carrier, reached the Katunaika International Airport at 3:47 this morning. Made in the United States, it is a large cargo aircraft capable of flying long distances. The WGN 1710 aircraft arrived at the airport from Bahrain. The aircraft had traveled to Bahrain from Frankfurt, Germany. When observing the flight patterns of this aircraft, it was clear that this aircraft had earlier flown to US bases in several countries in recent days. The aircraft had recently flown to Qatar Air Base on the 5th of July and Catania Air Base in Italy on the 2nd of July. In addition, the aircraft had also flown mostly to US bases or military installations in other cities in the recent past. Western Global Airlines is a member of the US Department of Defense Civil Reserve Air Fleet, which provides augmentation to the DoD airlift requirements. Therefore, it is doubtful whether the aircraft was a cargo carrier for US troops under the ACSA agreement. It's a known fact that previously the USS John C. Stennis military vessel had exchanged goods via Katunaika. The goods transported from Bahrain to Katunaika previously using the USS John C. Stennis vessel were thereafter loaded onto the ship using special carriers on board the ship. The goods transported in such a manner were not at any instance subjected to any inspection by either the Port Authority or any other defense body of Sri Lanka. However, the USS John C. Stennis is now docked in the United States. After tensions between the US and Iran escalated recently, following claims by the US that Iran attacked 2 oil tankers, taking into consideration the security situation in the Gulf, the US has placed the USS Abraham Lincoln warship near Pakistan's Oman Bay. Did the American cargo plane arrive at Katunaika with supplies for the ship? Upon inquiry, the airport authorities confirmed that the aircraft had arrived and that there was no description of the cargo. Sri Lankan Airlines, which carries out civilian operations at the Katunaika airport, said they are unaware of the aircraft. Sri Lanka Air Force confirmed that they had not interfered with the movement of this aircraft. When inquired by the customs said the cargo carried out of the airport was inspected, but the cargo inside the aircraft was not inspected. Taking into consideration all the facts, is this not another example for the exchange of goods under the ACSA agreement?